Hello everyone, this is Terry Honeycutt with My Photo Borders. Today I have a new design. It is called Basketball Exhibit. I'd like to go over with you and show you how to use this new template we have. Within this template we have what we call Smart Objects. You will need Adobe Photoshop CS4 or above to work with Smart Objects. Adobe Photoshop Elements does not work. Just to give you a heads up, this file is very huge. It is 1.04 gigabyte. So if you have a very slow computer or very little RAM, you may run into issues when you start working on it. So just keep that in mind. It is one of our largest files. That's because of all the layers and different things going on in here. It's a lot of layers. So if you look over to my right, you'll see it's quite a few layers to make this design possible. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I want to start with the Smart Object. Both of those are right here. They're highlighted in the lavender color. In order to activate those, basically you're just going to double click right here where it says right photo and left photo. So just double click those locations. But before we start, let's go ahead and drop in our main photo. That's going to be right here in the center area. And I have it highlighted here. It says drop main photo above here. So I'm going to go ahead and open one up that I have set for it. Open this file up and I'm just going to drag it right onto here. Let's close it out. Okay, so that's our main photo. You want to position it in the center, just right behind this nameplate. Also resize it to fit accordingly. Try not to cover your boxes up too much on the left and right. So let's go ahead and open up the left photo box, and like I say, just double click on the Smart Object. That's going to open up this blank file. And I'm going to grab my left photo that I have preset for this. Let me scale it down just a little bit maybe. Okay, and we'll say okay. So keep in mind, you'll see there's a couple layers here. We have the overlay color. So for example, if you decide to change the color in the original design, make sure you come over here and change it to whatever color you choose on the main design. Or if you choose not to use the stadium at all, you can just drop a normal photo. Like if you photograph the player in the gym or something, you just want to keep the original background, then just hide these two layers and drop your photo in there. Or if you just want to keep a solid background, so you do have options there. So let's go ahead and close this out. This will update once you hit save and hit yes. It will update on the original template. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the right photo the same way. Drag the right photo in. There we go. Close it out and just save. And now you have two boxes updated via the Smart Object. Okay, so that's pretty much how the photo images work. So now I'm just going to run down the different options. Your two text lines are up here at the very top. Those you just double click to change them. We do have two logos that I've added in here. I will leave these in here just for reference purpose in the design. But if you want to add a logo, I just kind of drop mine over the two diagonal boxes. You can position them where you want, or you can just turn them off and fill these boxes with text if you want. It's up to you. As far as the boxes go itself, the main box, the nameplate here, can be changed here where it says nameplate color. You can update that to whatever color you choose. Same thing with the photo boxes. So just keep in mind, anything you see with highlighted in red, that means it has a color option available. So if you want to change one of these boxes, diagonal boxes, just double click. See how I can update it to change as well. So that's the photo boxes. Let's go ahead and show you how to use the other options. If you notice down here at the bottom, I have several boxes here that's unchecked. So that is actually a banner option that I've added into the template. So if you want to turn that option on, I recommend just take these two green layers and uncheck them. Okay, and then check all of these, and it's going to bring up a banner for you. Right here is the text layer. I'll turn it on and off for you. So you would just basically put in a team name or whatever you choose to go across there. As far as the banner color itself, just double click here, and you can update that color as well to whatever you choose. That covers the banner option. Let me see if there's other things here that I need to show you. There's a smoke layer back here. You can turn it on or off, it's up to you. All the light flares are right here if you want to move them around or change those as well. And the small row lights at top. And if you decide you don't want to use these panels at all, keep in mind you can also turn those off. Okay, so it's like I say, it's totally up to you if you decide you don't want to use these boxes. All the boxes are right here. Just make sure you turn off all the layers because it does have a shadow layer with the boxes, so make sure you turn those off. There's a couple basketballs in here. Here they are, basketball shadows. Make sure you turn those off if you don't want to use those, and you can move them around if you like. And let me go up the list here and see if there's anything I'm leaving out. Most of these layers here is all the light flares and lines that's going along with the nameplate down here. So that's pretty much it with the design. Like I say, it's very flexible. There's a lot of layers. You can choose to turn on or off what you don't want and customize it to your liking. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the design, just feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. And we thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.